I got my coffee. And I hope you have yours. Today, I'm going to be introducing you to my busy upcoming March. And I hope you stick around and join me. We'll talk about budgeting. We'll talk about recaps, resetting, savings challenges. You'll hear things like frugal. Yeah, I'm trying to do a frugal month of March, you guys. That should be interesting, and it will start March 1st. I'll have to show you some things that I mean, but it's not a no spend month. Let's not get that confused with that. It's a frugal month. So we'll see how that goes. And you'll also hear me talk about things like brain dump. But I'm not going to do my brain dump at the end of the month. I'm going to do my brain dump at the beginning of the month, because a lot of things that are in here has to get on paper. So in order for me to do that, I got to dump my brain. Y'all have heard those sayings before. And what about my debt journey? You'll get to experience some more details of debt with me, and I can't wait on that. You'll hear me talk about words like drawbacks, target dates, positive versus using the word negative, using the word deadline, all those different types of things that I'm trying to frugally install in my mind to prepare me for a busy month of March. So if you're interested in learning about how I plan to deal with this busy month of March, come on along with me. Come on along with me. Grab some coffee though. See you in a minute. So here we are. Hey again, you guys. March, as I mentioned, is definitely going to be a busy month for me. I have a lot planned because I have to try to reach my target dates of the first quarter to save so I can accomplish some savings goals that I have for the entire year. How this month is going to play out, I don't know. We're going to just make it happen how it needs to happen. I'm going to introduce some mini savings challenges. Many of you may have already seen them. I gave some away free in the month of February because I wanted you guys to be able to start them with me when I start mine in March. If you don't have one, please message me, comment me if you would still like one. I may have a few available. I may. I'm also going to be doing, as I mentioned, a frugal month. And what that means is basically, I've learned some things that may help me to save energy, cut down on some of these bills. And even though March is not technically a month that, you have to use a lot of AC or a lot of heat, it's sort of in between. You can still have some cool days in March, so you may have to kick that heater on a time or two. But there are other ways that I really want to cut back. Not a no spend month, because no spend is something that I don't want to spend on unnecessarily. Frugal is me cutting back everything I possibly can in my household so that I can see a difference in the upcoming bills. We're going to try to see how it works. I'll show you along the way what I do. I also plan to start 15 days of self-care. Now, the kit that I use, I do sell in my shop, but my shop only have the 5 days of self-care. I'm going to do 15 days of self-care, and I do hope that you join me with that. The shorts will be amazing, I hope, and they'll be short, simple, to the point where you can follow along if you need to do 15 days of self-care. Don't matter when you start it, but I'm starting mine on March 1st. And I'm also, you guys, I will be starting a new 100 envelope challenge. It has a twist, so stick around for that. I'm also going to be doing a basic reset for this month, and I'll do that sort of off camera, but I'm just letting you guys know that behind the scenes, there will be some resetting going on with this month. And the basic reset is just kind of capturing what I can reprogram in my style of budgeting, in my lifestyle, what worked in February may not work for March. And so that's my reset. I'll also do a recap. I've already done one for February. So if you've seen that one, kudos to you. I'll be doing one for March, but March also ends my first quarter. So I'll be recapping my entire first quarter towards the end of this month. I have had to adjust some bills and payments going forward. I received a notice from Verizon. They're going to be going up $4 per line on my account, which means an extra $20 for me and my monthly bill. So I have to adjust to that. My electric bill, I'm going to take my personal input of it to $150 instead of $125, and I'll do that later on. I'm not going to start it off right away because, as I mentioned, March is not necessarily a month where you may have a high, I may have a high electric bill. It may be one of the cheaper months in the year for me, but either way, I'm going to adjust it only because I want to balance out those high summer months that are definitely going to come, I think. My water bill, I'm actually going to be dropping it down. I've been budgeting $75 a month for it. So over time, I'm definitely going to try to drop that down because I found that I've had an amazing amount of surplus. And there are a couple other bills that I've received notices for that they're going up. Everything's going up. So I'll make those adjustments as the bill take precedent over what my budget says. Okay. Now, I will also sometime during the month of March be restarting my penny jar because I'm really, really close to finishing it. I can tell, I can feel it coming. So look forward to that as well. And if I haven't already finished it, by the time you see this video, February, I may run it in there somewhere that I've finished it, but we'll see. Because I do stuff my coin jars off camera sometime. I don't wait until camera time to always stuff my coins. I do just stuff it if my wallet gets overloaded. I get rid of them. One of my frugal points for March is definitely going to be trying out K-cups versus tea bags. And what I mean by that is when you reuse tea bags, you tend to still get good flavor out of them. I want to try that with my K-cups. I have never tried it before, but I'm going to try it and I will definitely let you know. I did not try it today with this coffee and I'm glad I didn't because I needed my black coffee this morning. I didn't need no minimalization of coffee this morning. And I'm also going to be trying to use more points in March to buy or purchase things instead of cash. I've accumulated a lot of points at many restaurants who have those reward programs and even Starbucks. I've accumulated points there. So instead of ripping out cash to pay for these things, I'm definitely going to be trying to pay for these things using my points as much as possible. Also, I have Fetch apps. So where I scan my receipts, I have points there too. So I'm going to be redeeming those points for some gift cards as much as possible so I can use that. That's part of frugal living. Use what you have where you don't have to spend cash, I feel. And I think that's a good point. So my budget for March, we will be working with $1,601, which $975 of that is cash from my personal budget. $75 of that is from my business, but I use it to help pay electricity for my personal budget. So we have $1,050 here that I will be budgeting today in my pay envelope. And speaking of this pay binder, it's good. Y'all know I don't mind changing things. And I think this is going to change because I'm going to use this for something else. I may just stick to using it for my savings challenges. It's working out well for savings challenges. But as far as my everyday pay envelopes and bill envelopes, it's not doing so hot. But I do have this, had it, and it came just like this. Like, you can tell I haven't even really used it much because it is just like it was when I purchased it. But these slots gave me the idea. These sticks of paper that they stuck in here, this gave me the idea. When I opened it, I was like, oh, well, what is this? How deep is this? I was like, y'all know what? I can use this. But the key will be finding the correct size envelopes to go in here to fit nicely for when you close it, it will look, you can close it without any problems. And it's also a place where I can keep my change, which is bigger than the little envelope type wallet I have right now. And my money can not, it don't have to be folded. It even has a back section here where I can put something to keep my receipts, perhaps, I don't know. But I like this, and it has two sides of little pockets, and then it has this pocket. So yeah, I may end up switching to this sometime in the future, but today we're going to begin by stuffing my pay wallet for the month, and I'm going to pay most of my bills, everything except for U-Haul and Pest will be getting paid. And of course, I pay my credit cards with my debt diaries. So any credit or debit or debt information that you want to find out about how far I'm coming on that journey, then you'll have to hop on to one of those videos for my debt diaries. Electricity, let me see. Do y'all want me to count this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 800. That's 5150, that's 950, 20, 40, 50, that's 1,000. 10, 25, 35, 45, 50. 10,000. Oh, 10,000. Whoa. No. $1,050 is what we have here. So for electricity, I pay myself, I budget $125 for my personal budget, and I receive $75 from my business account. So that's $200 that will go into electricity for the month of March. And I do still have a surplus that's in my sinking fund for electricity, and those may be rearranged as well. But for now, electricity gets $200. For my natural gas, it will also receive $200. I already have my bill from February. Guys, why my bill $316? Oh my goodness, that's expensive for a natural gas bill, but I guess not necessarily for the winter months that we've had here lately. So I'm not going to complain much, but I may end up pulling some money out of the sinking funds to cover the difference, which will be like $116 to go ahead and get that paid. Water, I'm going to still budget for now $75. That's 50, 70, and 5. For my cell, it won't be getting paid. I'm still waiting to pay myself $60 from my business account for the business phone I have. So I'll cover that, and it actually stays in the bank anyway. But once it's covered, I'll let you guys know. But right now it has not. Food, I'm going to give myself $200 this week. Eat more veggies is what I tell myself. Gas will be getting $50, which I will be needing. I have a feeling I'll need more. So we'll see how that goes. My makeshift envelope for hair, nails, and feet, which is something I started reluctantly, but I did start it, so I'm fulfilling it for now. If I switch over to my wallet, I may or may not. I may or may not. But for today, hair will be receiving $10. And this is mainly for products. Like if I want to buy, I make my own personal products for my hair. So if I want to buy something for my hair, a bow or a pin or something to go in my hair, tuck it up or something, then that's mainly for this. This is not necessarily for me to get my hair done or my feet done or my nails done. It's just for, I guess, accessories more so. $80 will be going into personal. That's 50, 70. Give myself 25, 75, and 80. And personal is for me to just kind of use how I need to use it. This may go towards hair, nails, or feet. Entertainment, I'm going to give myself $10. Part of my upcoming 15 days of self-care, I may be using some of this money for that. So I look forward to that. For my savings, it's fully funded in my sinking fund, so I'm not putting anything in there. I don't have anything extra today. And for shopping hauls, I'm going to give it $10. And this is just for if I just happen to need something while I'm out shopping wise, then I'll use that money to do that. Credit card debt, that's done on my debt diaries. U-Haul is not getting paid this week, but it is $115 and it stays in the bank actually, but I'm not covering it. Life insurance is being covered. $280 is staying in the bank. Car insurance, I'm covering. $244 is staying in the bank. Scooter insurance, I'm actually not going to cover because it's not due again until May. So I paid it up for the entire year back in last May, and it's not due again until May. I thought it was February, but when I looked at my Progressive insurance thing on my app, it says I'm covered until May. I'm paid fully funded until May. Thank goodness something is fully funded. My rental insurance for my U-Haul storage is it's $40. It stays in the bank. It's automatically withdrawn. So is my dental insurance, $32. It's automatically withdrawn. Pest will not be receiving anything this week. Shop Small will get $5. And I have been shopping small, you guys. I actually have purchased some things from a few different places, and I really, really like it. So I'm planning to try to keep this slot full of some type of cash so that I can shop small more than I have been. And gifts and giving, it's also going to receive $5. And Life Happens, I'm not putting anything in that. Education will not be getting anything. Fundraising will not be getting anything, but miscellaneous will receive $5. Buffer box, I don't have anything specific, and I'm actually going to be creating also another category, new category for my ring security. I have it in my sinking funds, but I do not have it in my everyday pay, and I want to start building up, which I guess I could just use it. I don't know about that. I may not create one in my personal envelope because it's not a bill that I have to pay every month. I try to pay it in advance. So they're also going up. They're another bill that's going up. I don't know the exact day that they're going to go up. I currently pay $39.99 and they're going up for $49.99. I have 2 units, so I'll be responsible for right at $100, we should say. So I really want to start building that difference up for when it's time to pay that again. I'll be able to pay that. I need to check on when it's due again because I did pay it up, but I need to see when it's going to bill again. All right, you guys. So that leaves this $200 for my savings challenges, and I'm going to show you what I have coming up, and I'm actually going to get started with some savings challenges today that will be for March because, again, it's all about helping me save to reach my final goal. I apologize if this video is a little bit long, but it's needed. It was needed. So as you guys know, March is definitely a busy, busy month for me over here at Lifestyle Makes Sense. I am determined to meet my first quarter goal of saving as much as I possibly can. To help me do that, as you may have seen already, if you've tuned into the shorts, you have seen these cards right here. These are my self-care cards that I do sell in my shop. And I'm turning my self-care into 15 days of self-care and save. So if you have not seen one of those shorts yet, please go find it, click on it, And more importantly, do it, participate. We all need self-care, but the way I'm doing mine is I've numbered these cards 1 to 50, and I'm choosing one card per day for 15 days. And whatever number is on that card, that's the amount that I'm saving. But in addition to saving, I'm also doing the deed of self-care for that day. So join me, you guys. It's worth it. You'll be fun. You'll be happy you did. Motivated, I hope. And that's something that you can look forward to for the next 15 days of self-care and save. So the next challenge that I'll be doing starting this March is Diced and Brewed. My $100 envelope challenge has been twisted all up. I can't wait. So I'm going to start this today. Diced is because I'll be using a die to roll and help me build up these envelopes a little bit. Brewed means I have some little bitty spots of coffee. You may see one right there beside the number 7. And if I choose that envelope, there's a twist to that one as well. So I hope you guys join me, especially for this Diced and Brewed 100 envelope challenge, because this one has a deadline. So I'll interrupt really quick because deadline is one of those words that I'm going to try to eliminate during the month of March for my frugal living. I'm going to choose target date. I like that word better for this month. You'll see that one in just a minute. This one I want to start right now. It's my double-sided savings puzzle. You guys, oh my gosh, you guys, this puzzle has multiple incentives. The first incentive is that it's free, okay? It is free. It's a free savings challenge puzzle that I have not put in my shop yet. It's a mini savings puzzle, which means it won't take you long at all. It also, when finished, will give you not one, but 2 beautiful pictures. That's right. It's double-sided. It's a free and easy way to save twice. There are 6 different types of puzzles that you can piece together. Each puzzle has a front and a back. It's double-sided. You can save. I will not put these in my shop yet. I want to give them away to you guys. So because I wanted to go ahead and give these away to you guys back in February so you can begin in March, I may or may not have any more quantities left by the time you see this video, but please feel free to message me or comment below. If I have some, I'll definitely be glad to send you one free. They're not numbered. They're not pre-selected as to how much you should choose. Each piece, you get to decide what you want to save per piece. So you'll be saving twice by putting one puzzle together. And today I'm going to start mine using some of my savings challenge money. I have $50, but I'm going to take 20 away and I'm going to use this 10 because for this side, I'm going to set the amount per piece for $10. This side, I'm going to set the amount per piece to $20. So that $30, I will earn $30 per piece is what I'll be saving. But you don't have to set it that amount. You can set $1 on this side, $2 on that side, $5 on this side, $10 on that side. But I want my total piece to be $30, 20 on this side and 10 on that side. Right now, I have $30 and one piece under my belt, and I will be keeping it inside of my savings challenge book here. The same one that I'm doing my dollar challenge in. I'm gonna stick the piece right there. Well, actually, I'm gonna stick the completed piece in here, back here. And then when I'm finished, I will put the simple puzzle together. Now I'm gonna take my die that I have here, and it has all 6 sides. This side represents the 6 because it's actually like a little camera, but I use it as a die, but it has different sides to it. So The way you play this game, and it does come with a tracker where I can track the amounts that I save, because it won't be your ordinary $1, $2, $3. It won't be that. So let me show you. And I'm going to just start with card number 1 through 25 that has the 25 envelopes on it. The way you play this envelope challenge is you take a die that comes with the challenge. Each diced and brewed comes with a die. Let's see, which envelope am I working with? I'm going to try envelope number 3. I have $70. And I'm going to start with envelope number 3. So let's roll. And I got a 2. You see that? That's 2. So how you play this game is I can either take the 2 and multiply it by 3, because that's the envelope that I'm on, and I'll end up putting in $6. Or I can take the 3 and add it to 2 and put in $5. Well, I'm going to put in $6. So I'm going to write 6 by the number 3 envelope. And I have $50. No, I have $70 minus 6. And then I'm going to take my highlighter and I'm going to just highlight. I'm not used to using highlighters in my challenges, you guys. Y'all can tell, right? So number 3 envelope has been done with $6. How much will this challenge save me in the end? I don't know. I want to be finished by September. That's the goal, for me to be finished by September with this 100 envelope challenge. I know you generally do 1 envelope per week. I'm going to have to do 4 in order to make this work for me and my deadline. So it's gonna require some discipline from me. So I have $64 left that I can try to put into this challenge. Let me choose envelope number 7 so I can show y'all how that works. Woo! So with envelope number 7, it has a little coffee cup beside it. You may not be able to see it, but it has a little coffee cup. When you working with the envelope that has a coffee cup beside it, then you must multiply. You can't add, you must multiply. So you could do 7 times 5, and that equals 35, right? So that's what will go in this envelope, okay? So take that away from my balance. I now have $29 remaining that I can use. Let me color in. These are called Bible highlighters. So I have $29 left. So because of time, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this part and just let you know I went ahead and did 2 more envelopes because my target date is September to complete this. And in order to do that, I have to complete at least 4 envelopes per time. So we'll see how it goes. And if I don't reach my target date, then it'll be okay. I'm sure it will be. But you'll have fun watching me play it anyway. I was able to complete 4 envelopes with $70, and that's good. But as I get to these larger numbers, y'all kind of see where it's going. But the full instructions come with this challenge. Yeah, each one will come with a die. It may not be a black die like this one, but each challenge will come with a die, and it will come with 4 cards, a tracker, and the instructions. So I hope you guys kind of followed through that and enjoyed that. I know it's a bit much, but as you see me do it, then you'll get to understand, I think, oh, that's how she's doing. That's it. That's it. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget to self-care and save, and I'll turn it back to my major budget. So now that you've heard all that I have in store for March, a busy, busy month for me, let me know in the comments if you're looking forward to hearing or seeing anything in particular that I've talked about. Let me know how your March is. Have you planned anything? Are you about to travel? Spring is coming. Are you going on spring break trips? Let me know. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I look forward to a happy March.